it's Andrea from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and today I'm finally sharing all of my antique finds with you guys that I got while I was antique shopping with my mom for my birthday. I'm sorry that I only shared one video last week. I was up north in a cabin and we had no internet, but it was kind of a good thing. It was really refreshing. But anyways, today I'm gonna share all of my finds with you guys. I am so excited about these, and I know a few of these I already shared with you last week because I found them when I was up north, but a lot of them are from when I went antique shopping with my mom. So let's get started. The first thing I want to share with you is this beautiful print. It's down here on the ground, but it is so beautiful. It has the prettiest colors in it, blues, greens. I love the fact that it's just this little white picket fence and you can kind of see the water here in the background. I don't know, it reminded me of my hometown and I loved it. So it was $15, but I asked if they could do any better and they actually gave it to me for $12, I believe, which I think is a pretty good price for a beautiful vintage piece of art. And there's a little date on the back that says 1952, which is kind of cool. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to share with you guys are these really neat canisters. They say Germany on the bottom of them, and I just thought they were really pretty. I loved the windmill, I loved the ships on there. I loved these little wooden lids, were really pretty to me. There's some really lovely cracking happening in the glass. And I've been wanting to bring more blue into my dining room and kitchen, just more color. And so I picked these up. They had them marked at $10 each, but the whole booth was like 20% off. So I actually got a great deal on these. And I picked up both of them. It's funny, one says coffee and one says raisins. I'm sorry that the lighting keeps changing. The sun keeps coming out and then going away and coming out and going away. Now it's going away again. Can you see how dark it's getting? So it's a beautiful day, but the clouds just keep coming and going. Anyways, I got these and I really love them. So this one doesn't have the same markings, but it does say Germany on the bottom. And I'm probably gonna use them somewhere in my dining room or my kitchen. So after I picked these up, I went to another antique store and I actually found another set of canisters that were blue and white. Very, very similar, but these are square and they didn't have a lid on them. Here comes the sun again. They didn't have a lid, but I thought they were really pretty. I loved again, the cracking that's happening in the glass. This one says cereal, and this one says rice. And the blue in these canisters is a little bit softer than the other ones. I like the fact that this blue is a much softer pastel, but either way, both sets are really pretty. These were $10 for the pair, so I couldn't leave them there. I thought that was a great price. You can see the sticker there, and I just thought the detail on these was really pretty, and I'll probably use them in my kitchen or my dining room. Alright, the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this really cool scoop that I got. And they were asking $12.50 for it, which I was willing to pay. I just thought it was really cool. It's probably an old grain scoop or something, and the wood on it was just really beautiful. I love this galvanized metal. There's something about galvanized metal. It's really pretty to me, especially when it's aged and worn. So anyways, that was my next find, and I really think it's beautiful sitting inside this box that I found at the last second I was in line. And this really neat box was sort of sitting underneath of another piece of furniture, and my mom spotted it and she said, "Andrea, look at this neat box. It has some really beautiful, just a really pretty patina and these really pretty little legs on it. I'm not sure what it was used for, but I just think it's really cool." And so it was 10 bucks. I snagged it, and I actually think I'm just gonna leave it right on my table. I'll clean it out. maybe put this scoop right inside, and I think it's just a really beautiful set. The two of these together look really, really cool. So I'll probably use them, like I said, in my dining room, but that was my next find. Otherwise, I could also use this in my sunroom to hold, you know, paint, brushes, my paintings, things like that. So I thought that was a really cool find. All right, the next thing that I'm sure a lot of you are wondering about are these beautiful copper pitchers, which, oh my word, you guys. So when I spotted these, they didn't have a price on them, of course. I feel like everything I find at the antique store doesn't have a price on it. So I went and asked, and I said, you know, I see these pitchers, are they sold as a set, individually, what's the price? And he said, let me call the booth owner. So he went and called, got back with me and said, how about $10 a piece? And I just couldn't believe it. In fact, when he walked away, I was like, it would be awesome if he said $10 a piece. And then he came back and said exactly the number that I had in my head. So then I was like, which ones am I going to bring home? They're all so cool, they're all so unique. Like, this one has a really neat shape to it. And then some of them are more traditional. I really love this one too. They're just all really, really cool. So my mom said, you know, I was going to buy you something for your birthday. Why don't I buy them for you for your birthday? And I thought, $50, that's a lot of money. I wonder if we can talk them down. So I told my mom I didn't want to do it. I said, go ask him if he would take $40 for all 5. So she was like, okay, I'll go. So my mom has no fear when it comes to wheeling and dealing. I get a little bit nervous about it. I'm getting better at it actually, but so she went back and she asked if they would take 40 and they said yes. So we got all 5 of these copper pitchers for 40 bucks. I mean, I know they're copper plated because there's some aging happening. You can see how when copper starts to age, it turns that turquoisey teal color. But I just thought they were a really neat find. I think they would look really pretty all hanging together as a set maybe one day when I have my my dream, you know, range and the hood, you know, that I want over top of it. I can see them just hanging underneath of a range hood, or even, you know, I'll probably incorporate them somehow into my dining room decor, or my shelves, my corner cabinet. There's so many places I could put these and I can't wait to style them. But I thought that was such a great find, so I was really excited about those. Probably my favorite find of the day, a perfect birthday gift from my mom. So I was excited about that. I know that I already shared with you guys last week some finds on vacation, but in case you didn't watch that video, I got this really neat scalloped bowl for $2, and I got this really cool crock for $9. Tried to peel the tag off of it. And so I shared those with you already. I got a really cool spoon while I was with my mom for $2, and I just loved the shape of this one. I thought it was really neat, so I wanted to share that with you. So while we were on vacation, we were up north at a cabin, and we are just a few minutes from the water. On our way back from swimming one night, my husband, or it was an afternoon, my husband spotted a garage sale, and he said, hey, there's a garage sale over there, do you want to go look? And I was like, sure, let's go check it out. So we went to the garage sale, and I found this awesome vintage fan, and it was $1. And I think it is so cool. Let me pull it out here for you. So the fan was $1. It was really dirty. Like, it was probably in his garage for many years. It was covered in a lot of grease and oil. I cleaned the whole thing up. The cord was splitting and kind of scary to me because I didn't want my boys playing with, you know, open wire or anything like that. So my husband just went to the hardware store. He spent $6, replaced the cord. He even put a switch on it. So it works perfectly now. It's all cleaned up, and I don't know, I think it's a really cool fan. I might use it in my sunroom, on my desk, maybe even in my bedroom, on my nightstand. I just thought it was really cool, and for $1, I mean, I've seen these fans at antique stores for $45, $50, We looked this one up online on eBay, and we found this exact fan on eBay for $136. So I know that just because you check eBay, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's worth that much, but it's still kind of cool that we found it for $1, and I just think it's really neat. So that was my next find that I wanted to share with you. Of course, I already shared this really cool peg rack that I got while I was on vacation. I can't wait to hang it up. I can just picture some towels, maybe some herbs hanging on it. I think it's really neat. Has a lot of really pretty character. The little hooks look hand carved to me. So I have been playing with different spots. I cannot pick a spot in my house for this. I think it's gonna end up in my dining room because it's so pretty. We'll see. I don't know yet. So I wanted to share that. And then the last find of the day is this really beautiful crock. It's pretty heavy, but I love this crock. It has this really cool worn number 2 on it. It has a beautiful color to it, just this gorgeous glazed sort of, you can see like the coloring is different in different areas. It's nicked up in a few places. I just love it. I shoved some flowers in here just to show you guys how pretty it is with flowers sort of pouring out the top of it, but I think it's gonna go on my dining room table, and I love it. It was $20. So if you have looked at antique crocks lately at antique stores, they are usually always $75 or more. So when I saw the $20 price tag on this thing, I was like, that's coming home with me. So I was really excited about that find, and I think it'll be really pretty in my home. So those are all of my finds that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have another one where I share all of my antique store tips and tricks. I'll put a link for that for you guys. I have a whole blog post with some tips if you've never been to antique shops. I used to actually prefer thrifting. I thought antique shops were too expensive, overpriced, but I've learned to really appreciate antique stores, and it's nice not to have to kind of shuffle through as much junk. You'll still find junk at antique stores, but with thrifting you really have to dig. And so I love that antique shops, you can walk in and it's like, you know that almost everything is going to be, you know, valuable. Almost everything. It depends on the antique store. So I just wanted to share these finds with you today. I haven't even had a chance to play with them yet, to be honest. I feel like I've been playing catch up. You know what it's like getting back from vacation and all the laundry and the cleaning and just catching up on emails from last week, and oh my word, I'm looking forward to just playing with all of this stuff, styling it all, and hopefully I'll be doing that soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think of all of these finds, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.